They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
In this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On third down, it's a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He fires it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. The Lobos pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
New Mexico, 0.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Dampier. On the run here, lets it go. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off on the defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Lobos offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Send the back in motion. Dropping back. It's Dampier. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Lobos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he threw, he's going deep here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Looking to throw yet again. Gets made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
So it hits the crossbar and goes through. That kick seemed like it was a mile away. He got it up in the air and gave it a chance. Hits that crossbar, and it's 3 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. New Mexico's offense retakes the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Lobos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And the single back takes the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Lobos will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him down out near the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Third down play for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's stopping with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Using his legs, it's Alexander. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football game. That time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Looking to throw. It's Pavia. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Lobos offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Gives it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's 3rd down for the offense. Trying to find room. It's Sanders. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. A nice 2nd and 2. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. A handoff to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Lobos. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled, came up empty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Here's a target, and it's complete. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Commodores are in the red zone. And the back gets the football. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air. It's Pavia. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Commodores. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the New Mexico offense back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one sails too far, out of bounds, incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
They pick up the first down, tackle at the 25.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.